My fellow Robloxians, I don't really know how to start this video, but yes, you read the thumbnail and title right. I'm leaving. Now, when I say I'm leaving, I mean I'm leaving Roblox. That is, to be specific. But Roblox has been a massive part of my journey on this channel, and week after week I've been making videos covering so many different games, uh, including and not only, but spirit guides, islands, doors, pressure, and a lot more. And I genuinely enjoyed making them. But lately, I just haven't been feeling it. Now, the platform's been kinda dry to me, and there are actually so many games that I find on Roblox that seems to be just like copies of each other. Like, what is it with these line waiting games that just suddenly appear? Like, I saw one of them, which was like line outside of a toilet. But then like there's like line outside a roller coaster ride. I even saw one which was like line outside driving test or something. And like there are hundreds of versions of just copy and paste of the same game. And honestly, it's making the platform just boring. And as for other like simulators, I guess let's talk about Pet Sim. Why, like Pet Sim, it was fun for a while, but the updates just started to feel repetitive, and not to say the devs aren't putting a lot of effort into it, I just weren't really enjoying them. And now big games are just making an RNG game, which personally I'm not into. Like RNG games, similar to most, I guess, simulators on Roblox, you're just AFKing hoping you get lucky. And I just think they don't feel fun. Or just they're not skillful. For me, as a player or even as a content creator, there's only so much you can do with that kind of gameplay. Like, in an RNG game, I'm not going to be making a video, like a 2 hour long video of me just AFKing on just hoping I get lucky. Like, that isn't good content, in my opinion. Now, that being said, don't get me wrong though, I have had a blast with making Roblox content over the past 2 years, and if I'm being real with you, I definitely wouldn't be here without one game, and that game is Spirit Guides. Now, the Spirit Guides, I guess, community is super dedicated and they're awesome. If you're watching this and you're part of the Spirit Guides community, shout out to you. And I'm really proud to have been part of it. It's super underrated and it deserves so much more love. So, if you haven't played Spirit Guides before, do check it out. It's an awesome game. And as for DV's new game, High Realms, and that is another one I think that has huge potential as well. I know DV and the devs are super, I guess, into it, into the developing of it, and I respect that. I love that. And I think these kinds of games should stand out, and they definitely deserve more attention, not just playing those random RNG games or simulators. Like, do you really enjoy just AFKing games? Well, I mean, that might be a more preference thing. But check out Hiram's, check out Spirit Guides. They're awesome games, and I think they're probably my favorite ones as of now. And now, you must be wondering, why am I leaving Roblox? Well, as I mentioned earlier, the platform just doesn't excite me in the way it used to. And it's not just the games. If you check out on Roblox Twitter, you see it's just full of drama. There's like pet sim drama every now and then with like clan wars and everything, people leaving, people getting mad because the devs aren't updating. Like, come on guys. And then dress to impress drama, which is I won't even go into that one. There's been some weird stuff going on, and there's also been some other weird stuff regarding some Roblox YouTubers, which aren't exactly children friendly or family friendly, so I won't get into it there. But at the end of the day, I'm bored, and as a person over the last 2 years, I've changed, I've grown, and I think it's time for the channel to grow with me. Now, what's next? Well, the answer is simple: Brawl Stars, or at least that's gonna be where I start. Now, I know it's a totally different game from Roblox, but it's something I've been playing for a long time, and honestly, my Brawl Stars videos on my second channel have been doing well. I posted some on my main channel, and they are performing really well as well. So, I think I'm in a good place in terms of content. I'm enjoying it, and yeah. Now, I've heard this a lot, but it's something I wanted to share with you as well, that if you're ever a content creator, and just don't make content for the views or for the money. Like, views are just a metric, money is just a number. Like, you should be doing it because you love it. Now, of course, if you're like a full-time creator, you might be making some decisions, for example, that you might not like. But if you're doing it for fun, do it for fun. Don't just look at the views and think that's the end of the world. And there's like, I know Tommy Innit actually made a video about this on how YouTube has changed. It's a really interesting video, so if you haven't watched that, go check it out. But it's essentially talking about, don't always look at the numbers. If you see a 1 out of 10, great. But if you see a 10 out of 10, don't think it's terrible. Like, look at Mr. Beast. He gets, if his 10 out of 10s are probably like 50 million views on the first day. Like, that is still really impressive. And it's definitely a great reminder to just focus on what you enjoy. But yeah, don't look at this at the end of my channel, but maybe the end of one era and the start of a new one. So, as always, my fellow Robloxians, thank you and goodbye. Oh, one more thing. Wanna brawl?